Hello guys, welcome back to another video. So you guys will never guess what we're talking about today. Yes guys, we are going to be talking about another TikTok trend that has unfortunately injured somebody, or it's just a petty excuse for assaulting somebody. Because recently the singer and performer Bebe Rexha, she was assaulted at one of her shows. And the whole reason why this happened was because apparently a fan thought it would be a great idea to throw their phone up on the stage, and it ended up hitting her above her left eye. Yeah, it's never really a good experience getting a phone thrown at you from one of your fans, and I could only imagine what that was like. Probably hurt quite a bit. But yeah, to make this whole situation worse, the man who threw his phone at her is now blaming it on a TikTok trend. And I'm sure you guys have probably seen this trend, because I know I've seen it like once or twice. But yeah, this man is blaming this on a TikTok trend where essentially you throw your phone up to the stage while the singer or the performer is performing, and what you hope they will do is they will pick up your phone and then they will record on it, and then you'll have like a little personal video of them like singing or something. And I mean, I guess I could see that that is like something that would be really cool to a certain extent, and that would probably mean a lot to the fan. But before you do things like that, you just gotta sit there for a second and think, is this really a good idea? Like throwing your phone up on a stage where there's people performing, is that really a good idea? Because apparently it isn't, because you got arrested because it hit them in the head. Like, just take a look at this. A man has been arrested and charged for throwing his phone at Bebe Rexha during her concert in New York City earlier this week. Yeah, that really worked out for you, didn't it? Because now you're arrested and you're being charged. Your identity is now public because they found your LinkedIn. They got your face, they got your full name, and now because of your stupid actions that resulted in somebody being hurt, and apparently she was rushed off the stage, you're probably going to be fired from your job. You're going to have people shaming you all over the internet, giving you death threats and stuff like that, just crazy shit like that. And also, if you want to get a future job, your future employers are just going to look at the Google search term and they're going to see all this shit about you throwing a phone at a performer, and they're going to be like, no, maybe we don't want this guy working for us because he's known for throwing a phone at a performer during a concert and injuring them, doing something pretty stupid that any like-minded person would have thought would be like a bad idea. And because of that, he has bad press. He doesn't know how to think before he acts. And also now this is on his record because he got arrested. Like guys, I've said this many times before in past videos. Never participate in any of these challenges or trends or pranks or whatever on TikTok, because you know, if it goes wrong, it's your fault. Like, you are responsible for the actions you do. I mean, this is not new stuff. Just because it goes well for somebody else on TikTok doesn't mean it's gonna go well for you. So I don't know if I would try something like this, especially if it goes down to throwing your phone up on a stage where there are performers and possibly injuring them. So again, my advice, just flat out don't do them. But I mean, at the same time, you don't have to listen to me. I'm just saying this because a lot of them are bad, and I simply just wouldn't do any of them. But I mean, if you want to do them, at least think about what you're gonna do before you do it, and then I'd say you're all good. But yeah, let's continue on with this story. Now the accused 27-year-old Nicholas Malvagna is blaming a TikTok trend for his actions. Now we already partially talked about this, but to just blame a TikTok trend for your own actions is wild to me. Like, I'm gonna tell you right now, the TikTok trend didn't come to your house and have you at gunpoint and was forcing you to do this trend. Frankly, nobody was. So yeah, in my opinion, that's totally bullshit. It's a TikTok trend where you throw your phone onto the stage and a celebrity passes it and takes a selfie. Okay, I thought it was a video originally, but yeah, apparently that's what he told the arresting officers on the scene. Like, just imagine trying to justify why you threw your phone at somebody by saying, oh, it was a TikTok trend. I didn't mean to do that. It was an accident that it hit this person above their left eye and they had to get stitches for it and they got rushed off the stage. Like, yeah, dude, it was totally an accident. I didn't mean to directly throw the phone at her. I meant to throw it like in front of her. It was a TikTok trend. So that means you should let me go and I shouldn't be charged for this. Like, man, I'm gonna be totally honest with you. I'm not sure if this is already a rule or not, but I don't think you should be throwing anything up on stage during a performance, or really at all, because there is a huge risk of hitting the performer and then things like this happen. As a fan, Mr. Malvagna's sole intention was to have Miss Rexha take photos with his phone and return it as a keepsake. It was never his intention to injure Miss Rexha, and apparently that's the statement that his lawyer put out, calling the incident the result of an unfortunate trend. Yeah, dude, that's very unfortunate, isn't it? If it was so unfortunate, then why did this person decide to do it? Like, why did Mr. Malvagna think it was a great idea to throw his phone up on the stage? Like, he didn't have to do that, but he decided to do that, and now he's blaming it on a trend that he could have easily just have not done. Like, it's not that hard to control yourself, or is it these days? I mean, I'm a part of Gen Z and I can control myself. You don't see me chucking my phone at people. But yeah, continuing on. However, Malvagna's story isn't impressing everybody and may have some major inconsistencies. I was trying to see if I could hit her with the phone at the end of the show because it would be funny, Malvagna admitted, according to a criminal complaint. Like, okay, this isn't totally legitimate, but like, if this is true, that is really damning. I mean, I don't know if it's totally true because it's from a criminal complaint, but I mean, I really wouldn't even be surprised though, because this guy was just so fast to blame it on a TikTok trend. And I mean, frankly, he could be lying about that. Like, that's the first thing I thought about when I heard about this situation. I'm like, is this guy just like trying to blame it on a TikTok trend when maybe possibly he had a different motive? Like, is that what's going on here? Or was he actually trying to do the TikTok trend and it went wrong? It's like, I don't know what to believe at this point, but all I do know is that doing this TikTok trend, or just in general, throwing your phone up there, like, you could have thought about what you were going to do before you did it instead of just doing it, and it could have saved you all this trouble, and Ms. Rexha over here wouldn't have a huge gash above her left eye. But yeah, it looks like he has since been freed without bail and instructed to stay away from Rexha. He will be returning to court on July 31st. The phone struck her in the face, which caused her swelling, redness, and a laceration to her face. And I'm guessing Millen is probably Rexha's lawyer, and apparently they told the judge that. Although the parties appear to be strangers, the defendant's actions are serious. Oh yes, they definitely are. I mean, if you just take a look at this picture that Bebe Rexha put on her Instagram, like, you can see how bad it is. Like, she had to get stitches and everything, and it definitely probably was not a fun experience getting hit with a phone in the head. I mean, just thinking about it, it hurts a lot. But anyways, back to my main point. Before you do something, you should think about it and think if it's a good idea or not, and who you could be possibly affecting with the idea you have. Because it's like, if this guy had some common sense, like, this wouldn't have happened, he wouldn't have been arrested, this performer wouldn't have gotten hurt, and I most likely wouldn't be making this video right now. But yeah, besides that, I think I've said enough about this situation, so I think I'm gonna wrap up the video right there. If you enjoyed the video, make sure you like the video so it gets promoted more in the algorithm. If you're new to the channel and you're just finding this video and you happen to enjoy it, please make sure you hit that subscribe button. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, or opinions, make sure you leave a comment down in the comment section down below. And yeah, don't do stupid TikTok trends. My name is Breone, and I will see you in my next video. Peace.